Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. So, in case you haven't heard, Skip Bayless came out on Undisputed on Monday and said that Daniel Jones is better than Dak Prescott. Now, this is something I've said for years. I've been said this for years. Giants fans, if you put Dak on the Giants, we would not be 6-1. He can't win these games. Dak could never win with Richie James, Sills, and Slayton and Marcus Johnson, oh sorry self. Dak wouldn't last. He wouldn't last. So, it feels good to see someone like Skip Bayless, who's credentialed, who's been covering sports for 50 years, who hates the Giants because he's a Cowboy fan. Even he came out and said that Daniel Jones is better than Dak Prescott. Finally, something that me and Skip can agree on. Do y'all not see what Daniel Jones is doing? Do you not see him turning water into wine on a weekly basis? How many quarterbacks can overcome what Daniel Jones overcame versus Jacksonville? Multiple drop balls. Defense wasn't stopping nothing. But thank goodness ETN fumbled rolling into the end zone. We couldn't stop the run for nothing. And yet, he still found a way to win that game. 5 game-winning drives. We got 6 wins. 5 of them off game-winning drives from Daniel Jones. 4 fourth-quarter comebacks. I mean, if this was somebody who played in New England, if this was somebody who's currently playing in Tampa Bay, everybody will be slurping him. Everybody will be talking about he's the MVP. He does the most with the least. He makes everybody look good. But instead, people go out on their platforms and they choose to give the credit to everybody but Daniel Jones. Michael Lombardi. Oh, they manage Daniel Jones. They make sure Daniel Jones can't lose them the game. You turn on Undisputed, which I'm talking about now. This dude, Shannon Sharp, didn't even mention Daniel Jones when he ranked the NFC quarterbacks. He just talked about Dak and Jalen. Colin Cowherd. Oh my goodness, Brian Dable, give him Coach of the Year. Look what he's doing. He's winning with Daniel Jones. Never thought it'd be possible. The disrespect on our quarterback, who by definition of the title is the MVP of the league. By definition, Daniel Jones is the most valuable player in the league. We would be 0-7 if Daniel Jones wasn't on our team. We'd be 0-7. I get it. Saquon's here. Okay, so what? How many games does Saquon win without Daniel Jones? I know Daniel Jones wins games all the time without Saquon because Saquon's been often injured. Okay, Daniel Jones in 2020 should have won the division without Saquon Barkley. Do y'all forget that? The year the Eagles tanked, they kept the Giants out of the playoffs. Saquon was hurt that year. I would love to see how many games we will win if Daniel Jones, God forbid, tore ACL week 1. How many games do you think Saquon would carry us to? So the next time you say the defense and Brian Dable and Kafka play calling and Saquon Barkley, the approved offensive line, make sure you know that none of this works without number 8. The anointed one, the chosen one, the one who fell from the sky to deliver this miserable franchise from evil. That's what he's doing. In the fourth quarter, when hope is lost, that Daniel Jones number 8 shines into the sky. It brightens up a dark day. And he comes from behind in the fourth quarter and he salvages the game. He delivers us from evil. He makes sure we have a happy ending. Daniel Jones is the definition of a superhero. No matter how grim it gets, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how much it may look like the bad guy's going to get away with it, Daniel Jones beats him. He puts him in Arkham. He throws him in jail. He kills him if he's Black Adam. He gets it done. He is the superhero. He is our savior. If you are a Giants fan, you need to worship the ground he walks on, because if we didn't have him, we'd be horrible. Horrible. And it bothers me that he don't get the credit he deserves. It's annoying. Because if other quarterbacks are doing what Daniel Jones was doing, they'd be throwing parades. But because people don't want to eat their words, because people don't want to admit they're wrong, they don't want to give him credit. They talk about Dable, talk about Saquon, talk about the line, and talk about the defense. But the truth of the matter is, he's got the 6th QBR. He's second in rushing yards to Lamar Jackson. And by the way, he's got 4 fourth quarter comebacks and 5 game-winning drives. And we only have 6 wins. You do the math. I don't know what it's going to take for my quarterback to get his credit. But Josh Allen's going to be the MVP because the media decided he was going to be the MVP. Lamar Jackson can do whatever he was going to do. He wasn't going to win it. Mahomes could have threw 60 touchdowns. He wasn't going to win it. The preseason favorite to win MVP, the chosen MVP winner, kind of like basketball. You know what I'm saying? In basketball, they're dying to give the MVP to Luka or Jason Tatum. They're just dying to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? The NFL is starting to be like the NBA, where they just predetermine who's going to win MVP. Josh Allen's going to win that award. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Mahomes, Danny, Lamar, Jalen Hurts, nothing you can do about it. They're going to give that trophy to Josh Allen. But by definition of the award, Daniel Jones is the MVP. He's the best, most valuable quarterback on the planet right now. Jalen Hurts ain't 6-1 on the Giants. Dak ain't 6-1 on the Giants. Josh Allen couldn't even throw a forward pass until he got digged. So I know he wouldn't be 6-1 on the Giants. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers can't win with what they got now. So you know they wouldn't be 6-1 on the Giants. Daniel Jones, before our very eyes, is feeding the village with bread, wine, some cucumbers, what we gonna call David Sills? Onion. yo, Richie James is like half an apple. Marcus Johnson, he like a piece of chocolate. He a half a peanut butter cup. Daniel Jones feeding the village with scrap meat right now. Appreciate the miracles this man is performing on this football field. All right? This ain't normal. This is not normal. Respect this man. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.